billbridgesacross.com. To know more about me, please feel free to visit and check out the About and also the Living in My Truth. That'll give you a sense of who I am. And I always encourage this because no matter who you are, it's important to know the people that are speaking into your life. And I encourage you with myself. I even do it. If I go to someone's site, I make sure to go to their intent, their mission or about, just to get a sense of who this person is and to make sure that we connect enough to be able to listen, right? So I'm encouraging you to do the same with me. This is Take a Moment with Donyale, and today I wanted to stop in and talk a little bit about all these hashtags, right? If you guys have followed my social media village, a lot of you see that I have hashtags on certain statements, and I wanted to kind of just stop in today and give you the root of what that means to me. So, helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. It started online in 2014, and for me it's about hashtag planting seeds of gratitude. So let's go from the beginning. What is my why? Why do I do what I do? Why does Donyale do what she does? Because I know that there are stories. There are stories behind a smile. There are stories behind a smile, no matter who you come across. And I would even venture to say behind anger. There are stories behind anger. You meet someone and you may know them briefly, but you kind of assess people. All of us do it. We kind of create that first impression, right away. It may be right, might be wrong, but we kind of draw it pretty quickly. From that place, we determine who we think someone is, and we have no clue. As a matter of fact, I don't even go by that because there really are stories behind a smile. There is stories behind anger. So my why is because I have stories behind my smile. And I do what I do. I share with a purpose. So then what is the work? The work here at helpingbuildbridgesacross.com is planting hashtag, can't forget my hashtag planting seeds of gratitude. How do you plant a seed of gratitude? It's very important to me that every action, every word spoken, everything we decide to do, to take pause, take a moment to consider, what am I saying, what am I doing, what is my intent, what is my why? Why is that so important? Because we all have triggers. We're emotional beings, and no matter where you are or where you're come from or the things you've have experienced, there are things that can trigger those emotions. So when you know that, planting seeds of gratitude means that I am conscious. I am taking a pause before the words that I speak or before I reply to what you may have said or didn't say or any action that I'm thinking about taking. And that goes with family, that goes with friends, that goes with anyone around you. It's taking a pause, considering what you're going to say before you do. So again, the work here at Helping Build Bridges Across is planting seeds of gratitude. To know more how you can get involved, how you can connect with me, and many of you have already. The way you can connect, I'll tell you now, is the fact that you share, the fact that you comment, the fact that you like, if you like it. This is not just liking to like. If you genuinely like it, like it. If you don't, it's okay. Angry face is okay too, because maybe it made you angry, but at least you had an emotion that you wanted to share. Thank you. Comment. Let me know you're out there. If you got something to say, you have a voice. Everything I say this is not me sharing answers. This is me sharing a perspective. If you have something you want to share, share it. And even if we push back, even if we're back and forth like, yeah, maybe, no, whatever, it's okay. I like the differences. I don't mind. We are different. We are not the same. We're not copies of each other. So that's okay to have an opinion, to have your own thoughts. And I will tell you, since it is the community here, that we will have to come to a point, maybe even to agree to disagree. And that's okay too. So that is the work. The work here is planting seeds of gratitude. I have many resources that here at the community that we use to do that. You're already doing it. If you're here listening, that's a part of it. But this is on my YouTube channel, as well as sharing it other places. But, like it, subscribe it. That's ways of being able to plant seeds of gratitude. Then we have why. What is, we know the why. We know that the why is the story behind the smile, right? In some cases, the anger behind the smile. But there is a reason, there's a story. Then the work is planting seeds of gratitude. We know that now. So the next hashtag is from a heart that knows. Hashtag from a heart that knows. Now, My story is found under Living in My Truth, and this is not the time to be shared here. If you want to know more about my background, go to that story, helpingbuildbridgesacross.com, and go into Living in My Truth. That is the story behind this smile. But from a heart that knows, hashtag from a heart that knows, gratitude robs regret. Hashtag gratitude robs regret. I'm not saying that from what I think will happen. I'm telling you from what I know. From a place that altered my life and changed things upside down, I will tell you one thing. That because I live with gratitude, because I live exercising in that place, appreciating, understanding that life is a priceless gift, and just because I'm here with you now, no one promised me that tomorrow will look the same. So I'm very conscious of that. And it started from a very young age. From a young age of being at my grandmother's home, running around, playing up and down the street with friends. It started there. And that's where love began in terms of being able to express it. It came from a painful place of a dear friend who got shot at some party. It was a drive-by shooting. She wasn't she was just there like a party, and she lost her life. But this was a child, as I was a child, that grew up together, just playing on my grandmother's street. And from that point, I decided that I would always let people know that I love them. So in case this is the last time, that they would know that. Now, let's kind of bring it back to what I'm saying to you. The reality is that from a heart that knows, gratitude robs regret. Now, I had my own life-altering experience being a wife and a mother. Back in 2016, again, you have to go to Living in My Truth to know that story. This is not the purpose of this. But because we exercise that in my home, because I set the tone for my home, it allowed that in a very tragic place, a very unimaginable place of pain, unexpected, in an instant, that because we exercise in that place, after the healing, after the pain, when you go through anything that's tragic in your life, even a loss of anybody, it's a time to heal. But once that healing, once we got through the place of where we could kind of catch our breath and continue forward, it was still the same thing. By the grace of God, it was the same thing. If nothing else, after I got through all those things, we, in this home, robbed regret. We never was lost in that place. We never was like, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. I wish I hadn't done that. Because we exercise gratitude. Gratitude is more than a word. It's an action. So that's enough. It's supposed to be take a moment. I'm just doing something a little different today. And I really felt the need to kind of give you a sense of hashtags. It's not just me putting things out there. And I'm glad you guys like them. I'm glad you guys share with other people because it hits us. I mean, when I share something, I'm not sharing because I have the answer. I'm sharing because it hit me. Like, oh my gosh, that's true. That is a good one to contemplate, to reflect on. So it's the same reason. And I'm so happy that it's the same way for you. So this is an open community. We may not share the same belief, we may not share the same philosophy, but we can at least have a conversation, and that to me is a beautiful thing. All right, guys, this is Donyale from Take a Moment with Donyale, doing it a little different inside the studio as opposed to being out and about, walking and talking, which is always a good thing. You can walk and you can talk. But thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time. To me, anytime you invest your time, anytime you take away from things that you could be doing and you spend it with me, there's no words for it. Gratitude is more than a word. It's an action. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to kind of drop in. To me, I wanted just to send that message home. And let me just kind of reiterate it one more time, and I'll do it a little bit smoother for you as we close out here. So helpingbuildbridgesacross.com is a community with an open door. No matter what differences we may have, we can always have conversation, even if we agree to disagree. The why is the story behind my smile. The work is hashtag planting gratitude, planting seeds of gratitude. Because there is a seed. Every time you make an action, there's a seed being planted. From a heart that knows, hashtag gratitude robs regret. Thank you for being here. And until next time, my name again, Donyale, helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. And in this village, in this community, and every day since it started online in 2014, it has been about making gratitude contagious. Again, hashtag making gratitude contagious is always the intent. Was, is, and always will be. All right, guys. Donyale, helping build bridges across. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Continue to let me know. I'm enjoying the direct messages and conversations. I'm enjoying the shares and the comments. And thank you so much for all the things that you do with my podcast, with my YouTube, all those things. It's not a my, it's us making seeds planted together. We are helping build bridges across from our generation into the next. All right, Donyale, taking a moment with me. Take care now. Bye-bye.